Yeah, I mean, obviously we're a mess right now, and we're not good enough offensively at this point to be as bad as we were defensively, and that was the problem for us tonight. Was just our defense has started off the very first play, letting the guy jump up and shoot the ball, and so we just that's the one thing I thought we could lean on was our defense and our rebounding, and that's what's got to get better for us.
Obviously, you know how good a three-point shooting team Bradley is, and you drew your team on that. What happens between what you work on in practice and then what goes on in the game?
Well, and that, I think that's the big question. Maybe you could ask. I think as a coaching staff, we've got to figure out better ways to communicate so that they understand, and then make sure that we get the information back from them so we know exactly what they should be doing. Because clearly we didn't do a very good job with that.
You mentioned some of the struggles offensively there. How much of it was what is Bradley's length, and how much of it was just not executing the way you hoped you would? We faced a lot of teams like Bradley already, and we've had good offensive games, and so. For whatever you watch the first, I think it was probably the second possession of the game. I think we had 3 or 4 guys that couldn't even catch the ball. It just went through their hands, and for whatever reason, we just looked nervous. And I don't have an explanation for that. You want the guys to be relaxed and play hard, play downhill, and we were very tight for whatever reason. Did you have an inkling something like this was coming then? Your practices were?
We didn't have great practice this week, but that's not always an indication either. I've had just done it long enough where you could practice poorly and play great, and practice great and play poorly, and so we have some deficiencies offensively, but we've got to cover them up with defense and rebounding. And if we're going to do that, then it's going to be a problem for us.
You had your +9 on the boards. You did some damage in the offensive glass kind of early in the game, but I guess the other stuff kind of matched that to an extent where it didn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think that our kids didn't play hard. It's probably just that we didn't get the information across to them, in terms of the scout, the way that we wanted it to. And I think that's some of it. I think that our guys were tight. Look how many times we fumble the ball, miss a layup. Just very, very simple things that are normal for a college basketball player that we struggle with tonight. I don't know how many times we shot a free throw and hit the glass first. Like, what's going on?
What do you want to see your team accomplish in terms of progress these next 3 days in practice before Southern Indiana?
Well, we have tomorrow off, and so the next thing is there's 2 options. You either roll up in a ball and act like a baby, or you get to work and you fight. That's always when things don't go well. There's really 2 choices. That's it. Either act like a baby and feel sorry for yourself, or you fight. Those are the 2 options, and you choose them. Whether you think you do or not, and so we've got to make sure that we fight.